Hello. Let's go ahead and talk about another concept that, again, is applied in different contexts. It includes in the context of multiple regression, and that is the concept, the idea of mediation. So let's talk about mediation. Okay, so let's look at an effect, because when we're talking about mediation, we're talking about what we're going to make of effects. How do we understand the effect of one variable on another? Okay, so mediation really gets to the heart of the question of how are we going to understand effects that we see of one variable on another? And gets to the question of, well, how does an effect occur? Or what is the process or mechanism by which an effect occurs? Okay, so mediation. And let's just start right up here. Here we go. Testing for mediation. And this is also referred to as testing for the significance of an indirect effect. Okay? So, testing for mediation or an indirect effect. Okay, let's say that there is a demonstrated effect. So it's a significant effect of X on Y. Okay, so here we have our X variable, an independent variable. And in the context of regression, we'd refer to that as a predictor variable. And we demonstrate a significant effect of X on our dependent variable, Y, sometimes referred to in regression as our outcome variable, Y. Okay, so now we're going to kind of go like this. Go like this, and well, if you do this long enough, you can kind of like just stretch out, like a beard, so you become like you get a beard after a while. You become like this wise person, like this long gray beard. If you do it long enough, but we're not going to do it that long because we want to test mediation. Okay, but we go like this. Okay, here we are. We're going like this, and we're starting to think. We're starting to contemplate what we make of that significant effect that we've demonstrated of X on Y. Is it just, I say just because, it's not as complex as it would otherwise be. So do we just have a direct effect of X on Y? So nothing comes between X to Y in this effect. It's just a direct effect of X on Y. Well, that could be the case, but not necessarily so. And so we're thinking about, okay, I have this demonstrated significant effect of X on Y, but now I'm going to ask myself, well, what is the, I'm going to ask myself, how does that effect occur? I'm going to ask myself, what is the process or mechanism by which the effect of X on Y occur? When you ask questions about how an effect occurs, about the process or mechanism of an effect of X on Y, you're asking questions of mediation, and you're testing mediation. All right, so I'm going to actually draw this out a little bit differently because I want to have more room. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to draw this out longer. Okay. You'll see why I did that later. I just need some more room to work. So we're talking about this demonstrated effect of X on Y, and we're asking ourselves the question, we're going like this, Don't do this if you're in, like, I don't know, somehow otherwise occupied, like with heavy machinery. Don't do this because you get hurt. We don't want you getting hurt. We want you to learn about mediation. We don't want you getting hurt. We're asking ourselves the question, okay, we have this demonstrated effect of X on Y, but how does this effect occur? What is the process or mechanism of the effect of X on Y? And for asking that question, we're going to ask whether we have significant mediation, or whether we have a mediator variable that is present. Okay, so testing the significance of a mediator variable or of an indirect effect. Okay, well, in doing that, we need to make some room here. Because we're testing to see whether we have a significant mediator variable, so that instead of a direct effect of X on Y, we have an indirect effect through the mediator variable. And so here we have then this, and this is what we're looking at or testing now, whether we have an indirect effect of X on Y through the mediator variable, whatever it may be. And so we would have some effect of X on the mediator variable, and then an effect of the mediator variable on Y, our dependent variable, and then through the mediator we have this indirect effect of X on Y. That's what we're testing for here. That's what we're asking, whether we have this significant indirect effect through the mediator or not. If or not, then that would support a direct effect of X on Y. So that's what we're looking at. Okay. So now, let's make this more specific. Let's say that the X variable is the positiveness of the work environment. So how positive is the work environment that an employee works in, employees work in? That's our X variable. And let's say that our Y variable, our outcome variable, is organizational commitment. Organizational commitment. And let's say that our mediator, our test of mediation, involves this variable job satisfaction. So job satisfaction. Okay, so now we're asking the question, does the effect of how positive one's work environment is on one's level of organizational commitment appear to occur directly, or does that effect occur indirectly through one's level of job satisfaction, our mediator? And if we were to test this, we would probably be proposing a positive effect here and a positive effect here. And so we'd be saying, well, as the positiveness of the work environment increases, then so does employees' job satisfaction. That also increases. And as employees' job satisfaction increases, so does their level of organizational commitment also increase. Okay? And so now we're looking at the possibility of job satisfaction as a mediator and having a significant presence of mediation or of an indirect effect of positiveness of work environment on organizational commitment through the mediator job satisfaction. And you'll notice that what we have here then is a test of the how. Okay? How does what we had originally when we were talking earlier, this effect of X on Y, how does it occur? Does it occur as a direct effect, or does it occur as an indirect effect, or the presence of significant mediation? And so this is a question then of what is the process or the mechanism of the effect of positiveness of work environment on organizational commitment. Does it appear to occur directly, in which case the test of mediation would not be significant, the test of the indirect effect would not be significant, or does it appear to occur indirectly through the mediator, in this example, job satisfaction, which would be a significant test of mediation or of the indirect effect. All right, so that is mediation, and you have a great day.